GOP lawyer thinks he's found answer to Seth Rich's murder, heads for court. Jack Berkman, the GOP lawyer and lobbyist who has become a sort of Jim Garrison-like figure in the conspiracies surrounding the murder of DNC staffer Seth Rich last year, has filed a new lawsuit against Donna Brazile, alleging the former Democratic National Committee head knows why Rich was killed. According to Newsweek, Rich was shot and killed in July of 2016 while he walked home at night in Washington. The murder was ruled a botched robbery, but conspiracies began to spring up involving everything from the WikiLeaks emails to shady Russian lawyer Natalia Veselnitskaya. Berkman has filed a number of lawsuits relating to information about Rich's death. His most recent lawsuit, according to WND, involves a federal lawsuit against Hillary Clinton and the Democratic National Committee. For the release of the hacked DNC server, they claim they will reveal key information in solving the murder of DNC staffer Seth Rich. Berkman amended that suit this week to include Donna Brazile, who dedicated her book, Hacks, to Rich and wrote several odd passages in which she seemed to indicate she believed at some level the conspiracy theories surrounding his death. I felt some responsibility for Seth Rich's death. I didn't bring him into the DNC, but I helped keep him there, working on voting rights. With all I knew now about the Russians hacking, I could not help but wonder if they had played some part in his unsolved murder, Brazile wrote, according to the Daily Caller. Besides that, racial tensions were high that summer, and I worried that he was murdered for being white on the wrong side of town. My friend Elaine expressed her doubts about that, and I heard her. The FBI said that they did not see any Russian fingerprints there. Later, she reveals that in her only post-defeat phone conversation with Hillary Clinton, she asked Clinton to give some of the money left over from her unsuccessful campaign to fund a reward to find Rich's killer. I knew the campaign had over $3 million set aside in a legal fund. Could she help me get this lawsuit started? And don't forget the murder of Seth Rich, I told her. Did she want to contribute to Seth's reward fund? We still hadn't found the person responsible for the tragic murder of this bright young DNC staffer, Brazile wrote, according to the Daily Caller. You're right, she said. We're going to get to that, but she really had to go. She had made the call and checked it off her list, and I accepted after we said our goodbyes that I might never hear from her again. You can bet those passages had Hillary freaking out, and now they could be admitted into a court of law. The lawsuit is an odd one. It not only seeks to get to the bottom of Rich's death, but also financial compensation for Sanders supporters who contributed to the Vermont senator's campaign by donating to the DNC. In a news conference last month, Berkman said getting hold of DNC servers was key to proving that the Democrat primary process was rigged and it had something to do with Rich's murder. In this case, we will finally, after a year and a half, get these servers. That, among other pieces of evidence, is probably the single most important piece of evidence in this case, Berkman said, according to WND. That will shed light on the entire Seth Rich mystery. We will know whether he was the leaker. We will know whether the Russians were involved. We will know whether WikiLeaks was involved. The Seth Rich conspiracy theories have been mostly that so far, conspiracy theories. Right up there with the second gunman on the grassy Noel or the UFOs they're keeping at Area 51. That said, like so many things, Donna Brazil's book changed everything. Now there's the possibility that this could end with Brazil in court and even more of a DNC freakout. It's a slim possibility, I acknowledge, but this lawsuit looks to be getting significantly more interesting.